Well, good afternoon. This is Kent Blaylock with SDG Replays. And this afternoon, I'm going to be coming to you with some inside pitch baseball coming from the 1956 Major League Baseball season. I am doing a replay of the 56 season featuring the 1956 New York Yankees. I chose the Yankees to do the replay because I want to see if I can recreate Mickey Mantles' Triple Crown season. We're 10 games into the season, and I'll have to say that Mick is doing pretty well. He's leading in 2 out of the 3 categories for the Triple Crown, and he is second in the other. He's second in batting average behind Jackie Jensen, who started hot, batting over 500, but Mickey is now closing in on him, and he's batting like 440, so he's doing well. Leading in home runs at 6 after 10 games, and 22 or 23 RBIs. So he's playing well in this Triple Crown season. And we're 10 games in. We find the Yankees currently a game behind Detroit in the American League at 7-3. The Tigers have not played as many games. They're at 7-1. So they find themselves a game back. They're tied with the Red Sox a game back. And they just finished a game in a series with the Red Sox. I played with them last night that saw the Yankees win that game 5-1 to even themselves up with the Red Sox. And that's where we are in this game. In this game today, our pitchers for the game, pitching for the home-standing Red Sox, will be Frank Sullivan. Sullivan on the season in 56 was 14-7 with a 3.42 ERA, with 116 strikeouts and 76 walks. So a fairly good season. Seems to have good control, and it should be a fun game to watch. So let's just get started into this game. Leading off for the New York Yankees will be Phil Rizzuto, playing short, batting .231 with no home runs and 6 RBIs on the season. So Sullivan into his windup after getting the signal from Sammy White, the catcher. Here is the pitch. And we got one hanging out behind. That's a 1 and a 4 on Sullivan's card. That's blank. We go to Rizzuto. Rizzuto gets to swing away, 4 and a 2, and that's a leadoff single by Phil Rizzuto, who hits it sharply past short for a leadoff single. And Rizzuto's on first. He does have an attempt of 3. We'll roll, and this could be a hit and run, but I don't think we're going to start hit and run in the first inning. That'll bring Gil McDougald to the plate. He batted .311 in 56 with 13 home runs and 56 RBIs. Sullivan into the windup and the pitch. A 1 and a 4. Again, he draws a blank. We go to McDougald's card. 2 and 4. That's a fly ball to left field. It'll be an F7 as it's lifted into left field. Dick Gernert underneath it, settles underneath it for out number 1. That'll bring Mickey Mantle to the plate. Mickey Mantle batted .353 with 52 home runs and 130 RBIs in 1956. Sullivan pitching cautiously to Mantle. Here is the pitch. 1 and a 6. Possible error. So we go to Mantle's card. 6-2. That's an S6. So that will be a single 6. No chance for an error, but an S6. And Rizzuto runs at a 4. Get to first to third, you have to run at a 5. So he will be holding up at second, but that's a single by Mantle. So with one out, we got runners on first and second, and Yogi Berra stepping to the plate. Let's check our strat. Nothing going there. As Yogi Berra strides to the plate, Frank Sullivan, toeing the rubber, gets his signal from Sammy White, goes to the belt, and here's the pitch. 6-1, possible hit by pitch. His hit by pitch is +3. Now that 18 is way too high. So Yogi Berra will get to swing away. That's a 5 and a 3 on Berra's card. That's grounded to second. Possible chance for a double play. His double play is a 1. Won't be anything added from Sullivan. And the shortstop will be the pivot man. Budden adds +1. So 1 or 2, and he's stolen the base. No, not stolen the base. It'll be a double play if it's 1 to 2. Here is the roll, and it is a 2, and they turn the double play. It's the 4-6, 6-3 double play to end any chance in that inning, as Kurt Berglund would say, it's a soul-crushing end to that inning, as they go back to the dugout, and the Boston Red Sox up to bat as Bob Turley warms up. Turley, the pitching for the Yankees, was 8-4 with a ERA above 5 at 5.05 with 91 strikeouts and 103 base on balls. So he is probably going to have some control issues, so this should be interesting. He may get the yank early. We will see. Billy Goodman stepping to the plate. The second baseman batted .293 with 2 home runs and 38 RBIs in 1956. Here's the pitch to Goodman. 6-3. And here we go. Walk plus. Roll of 4. Will easily put Goodman on with a leadoff walk by Bob Turley. I can't say that was not unexpected as Frank Malzone steps up. Malzone batted .165 with 2 home runs in 27 appearances. I think this is his first appearance of the season as Malzone steps to the plate. Turley eyeing Goodman as we do a strat roll for Goodman, and nothing there. As now, here we go. 3-1. And that is a walk plus again to a righty. The roll of 18 will not get him. Nope. So Malzone will get to swing away. 5-3 on Malzone's car. That's a star line 5, which is a ground ball to third, possible double play. So that's a 2. Nothing added from Turley, and neither one of the pivot men for the Yankees add anything with their arms. So again, 1 to 2, and it is a double play. It is not, but the 5 is higher than Goodman, so Goodman will be out at second. The 6-4 put out, and Malzone will be on with the fielder's choice. So with one out, runner on first, Mickey Vernon steps to the plate. Do a strat roll. And nothing doing there as Mickey Vernon steps to the plate. He batted .310 with 15 home runs and 84 RBIs. Here's the pitch from Turley. 3-2. Possible wild pitch. The 16 is too high. So we go to Vernon's card. 4-6. That's a ground ball. Too short. Again, another chance for a double play. Again, it's going to be a 1 or a 2 for the double play. And they turn the double play. So again, it's the 6-4, 4-3 double play. And that will close out our inning. So good fielding behind the poor pitching control of Bob Turley gets him out of the inning. So we go to the second. With our scores 0-0. And Bill Skowron stepping to the plate for the Yankees. He batted .308 with 23 home runs and 90 RBIs. Here's a pitch from Sullivan. 6-4. It's a possible walk. 14 is too high. So we go to Skowron's card. 4-6. It's grounded too short. Don Budding up with it over to first for the 6-3 put out. And out number 1 here in the top of the second. That'll bring Hank Bauer to the plate. Bauer batted .241 with 26 home runs and 84 RBIs. Here's the pitch. 4-4. It's going to be a range play as it goes to Bauer's card. 1-1. That's a fly ball to right field. Right fielder Jackie Jensen has a range of 3. Can he get to it? He cannot. He does not get to it. Will it be a single or a double? It will be a double by Bill Skowron, who gets it past the glove of the streaking Jackie Jensen, but not fast enough as he doubles into right field. So we got a runner in scoring position with 1 out. Hank Bauer on second. He does have an attempt. Nothing going on the strat as Elston Howard strides to the plate. Batted .254 with 5 home runs and 34 RBIs in 98 games in 56. Here's the pitch. 3-5. It's blank on Sullivan's card. We go to Howard's card. 1-5. And that's a single into right field. The S9 into right field. Again, Skowron runs at a 3. An S9 into the right field. Coming from, that will add 1 to that, so that's going to be, Skowron will be running at a 4. Right fielder Jensen has a -1 arm, so 1-3 he's safe. 4 and 5 he holds. 6, somebody is out. And he will hold at third. So with 1 out, we have runners on the corners. I think I messed up there, but we're just going to go with it. saying Ellison Howard should have been who was coming up. I think I must have messed up there, but we're just, that will not be correct. Hank Bauer. Excuse me, Hank Bauer on that roll actually was a star line 6, so he flew out to center field. We want to call this right. I forgot to move my cards when I came into the inning. So now Ellison Howard strides to the plate with 2 outs and a runner on second. Here is the pitch. 6-3. To the righty, it's a possible strikeout. The 8. It's right-handed pitching. Will not get him. The -2 from Fenway Park as Howard gets to swing away. 4-4. Grounded to short. Over to first for the 6-3 put out. And one batter left on 1 hit. We go to the bottom of the second with our game still scoreless. And Jackie Jensen coming to the plate. Jackie Jensen swung a pretty good bat in 56. He batted .315 with 20 home runs and 97 RBIs. Jensen to the plate as Turley brings the heat. 2-1. Possible strikeout. And he will strike Jensen out. For out number 1, Dick Gernert steps to the plate. He batted .291 with 16 home runs and 68 RBIs in 56. Turley with the pitch. 2-4. We go to the ballpark. We go to Fenway Park in Boston. 5-5. That's a star line 2. That's going to be a fly ball to center field. That'll bring Mickey Mantle into play as he settles underneath it for out number 2 on the F8 putout. 2 up, 2 down as Jim Pearsall steps to the plate. Pearsall batted .293 with 14 home runs and 87 RBIs. Here's the pitch to Pearsall. 6-2. Possible error. So we go to Pearsall's card. 5-3. That's a fly ball into center field. The roll is a 16. Mickey Mantle is a 3 in his error. There will be no error as Mickey Mantle settles underneath that fly ball for out number 3. 3 up, 3 down in the second. As we go to the third, our score still scoreless here in Boston as we go to Andy Carey. Andy Carey steps to the plate. Carey batted .237 with 7 home runs and 50 RBIs in 56. Sullivan gets his signal from White. Brings the pitch. 5-2. Possible strikeout. And it is too high when you take the -2 into account. Carey will get to swing. 3-4. Oops, wrong card. 3-4. He lines it to second base. Hits it sharply to second base, but Billy Goodman stabs it out of the air for out number 1 on the L4 putout. Hit sharply, but Carey playing well stabs it out of the air, and that'll bring the pitcher Bob Turley to the plate. He batted .174 with 3 RBIs in 46 plate appearances. Here's the pitch to Turley. 3-3. It's a right-hander. That's a blank. So Turley will get to swing away. Probably doesn't want to. 5-3. Starline 4. That's a ground ball to first. Hit sharply to first. Mickey Vernon plays it easily. Unassisted. Steps on the bag for 3 unassisted. 2 up, 2 down. As Phil Rizzuto comes back to the plate. He had a leadoff single in the first. And then was part of a double play that ended the inning as Rizzuto steps to the plate. Sullivan brings the pitch. 3-5. That's blank. We go to Rizzuto's card. Rizzuto gets to swing away. 3-3. Starline 2. Grounded to third. Hit sharply. But Frank Malzone up with it. Swings it over to Mickey Vernon at first for the 5-3 put out. 3 up, 3 down. And we go to the third with our score still scoreless here in Boston. Bob Turley now stepping to the plate. Stepping to the mound, as Don Budding steps to the plate. Budding batted .239 with 5 home runs and 37 RBIs. Budding digging in as Turley brings the pitch. 2-5. It's a possible strikeout. The 7 will get Bunning as he strikes Bunning out. Bunning goes down swinging and takes the walk of shame back to the dugout as Sammy White steps to the plate. The catcher batted .245 with 5 home runs and 44 RBIs. As White digs in, Turley gets the signal from Yogi Berra. Here's the pitch. 6-1. It's a possible error on the throw. We go to Sammy White's card. 2-1. It's a single 2-second, past second. So there will be no error on the throw as there's no one on base. But Sammy White is now on with a 1-out single, hitting it sharply past second. He does have an attempt of 1, so we'll roll a strat. Nothing going there on the roll of 7 as White is at the plate. That brings Sullivan. And we'll check to see if there can be. It will not be Bunning. Sullivan's going to swing away. The 3-4. It's a possible walk. It will not be. Sullivan's does not walk. He must just swing away as he's just got a 2 on the walk. Sullivan swinging away. 4-6. It's a ground ball to first. Possible double play once again. Again, it's just a 1 or 2 for the chance to swing the double play, and they do not. And the 3 is higher than White, so White will be out with the 1-6 put. The 3-6 put out, and Sullivan is on with the fielder's choice. So we've got 2 outs. Runner on first, and Billy Goodman stepping to the plate. Goodman reached on a walk his first time up, and then was a participant in a double play. Here's the pitch to Goodman. 4-4. Possible walk. The 3 will be a walk. Goodman walks again, and we got runners on first and second. As Goodman drew another walk. And the wildness of Turley is coming back to bite him. There will be nothing on the strat as Frank Malzone steps to the plate once again. Runners on first and second. Malzone hit into a fielder's choice. His first time up. 3-5. Possible strikeout. The 6 will not get Malzone, as Malzone will get to swing away. Malzone swings away, 4-2. Ground ball to short, over to first for the 6-3 put out, and that'll end our inning. Still scoreless here in Boston as we go to the fourth. The tightly contested pitching duel, which I did not expect, with an ERA of over 5 for Turley and Sullivan at a respectable 3.42, but neither one of them are lights out on their ERA. But here we are, going to the fourth as Gil McDougald steps to the plate. He flew out to left his first time up. Here's the pitch from Sullivan to McDougald. 6-4, possible walk. And that will be a walk as McDougald trots down to first with a leadoff walk. Gets him on, as that'll bring Mickey Mantle back to the plate. Mantle hit a single his first time up. Actually, that's how I got off that last inning. Here is the pitch to Mantle. 1-1. Switch hitting Mantle will get to swing away. If it had been if he'd been batting from the right side, it would have been a strike chance, but it's a 1-4. It's a single into right field. That's an S9. Again, an S9 to get from first to third on an S9. You add 2. So they'll have him at a 5. Jensen's -1, so here we go. Let's see. He does not make it. He has to hold it once again. The arm of Jensen is keeping runners from advancing as Mantle again hits the ball well. Yogi Berra to the plate. Yogi Berra swinging away. 5-5. That's the question marks against a left-handed batter. 1-3. It's a single, but it's a 15. It's way too high. We go to Yogi Berra's card. That's a 6 and a 1. It's a ground ball to third. Possible double play. Second baseman will be the pivot man. I think I got something wrong there. The pivot on Goodman. One second. Goodman's a -1. I had a -4. I've never seen an arm that good. So it will be they won't be able to turn a double play. It's impossible. So let's roll the 1d6. They will get Mantle at second. McDougald will move over to third. McDougald will just step on to third. Excuse me, not McDougald. Malzone will step on to third to get the force out. All right. So we got runners on first and second with one out, and Bill Skowron coming to the plate as McDougald was forced out at third. Here is the pitch to Skowron. 6-4. Possible walk for Skowron. Skowron walks against a righty at 8. You add 2, that'll be 10. And he will walk him. He'll walk the bases full as Sullivan is having control issues here in the fourth. So bases loaded for Sullivan as Hank Bauer steps to the plate. Do a strat roll. Now there is a 20. That is a 20. He can pick off at a 2, and they'll go. As Sullivan 6-5. That's blank. We go to Bauer's card as he gets to swing away. 5-2. That's a single past third on the S5. That will score Mantle. But can it score Yogi Berra from second on the S5? Second home, you have to run it a 5, and it will not as he moves to third. That'll leave Skowron at second. And bases still loaded with one out for Elston Howard as Sullivan has got himself in a bit of a bind here in the fourth. Here's the pitch from Sullivan. 1-1 on the righty, possible strikeout. Strikes out. Will not get him as it goes now to Howard's card. 4-2, Starline 6. That's a fly ball into center field. That's an F8 into center field. Check on the sacrifice fly from Howard. No go, but now we figure it the old-fashioned way with the chart. Will that bring Berra in? With a runner on third and a fly out with less than 2 outs. So Yogi Berra runs at a 3. A center fielder has a -2 arm. Well, I'm not even Yogi's going to not. He's going to hold. No, he's not going to chance that -2 arm. So the bases are still loaded now with 2 outs. And Andy Carey is stepping to the plate. Carey lined it to short his last time up. Here is the pitch. 6-5. It's open. Andy Carey will get to swing away. 1-6. It's a fly ball to left field. It's lifted into left field. It's hit deep, but not deep enough as Dick Gernert settles underneath it for the F7 put out for out number 3. And it could have been a whole lot worse for Boston, but only one run comes across. on just one hit, a couple walks. But now the Yankees lead 1-0 as we go to the bottom of the fourth. And Mickey Vernon coming to the plate. Vernon hit into the double play his first time up as Turley toes the rubber. Gets his signal from Yogi Berra. Here is the pitch. 6-3. A walk plus. Mickey Vernon against righty. It'll be a 20. And he walks him. That's another walk given out by Bob Turley, as it's a leadoff walk for Vernon. Vernon's on. He does not have a steal attempt. Does hit and run, but that ain't happening. Jackie Jensen steps back to the plate. Struck out his first time up. Here's the pitch to Jensen. 6-1. Possible error on the throw. We go to Jensen's card. 4-4. That's a single into right field. Left field. With a runner on, we will check for a throwing error. Probably not going to happen. Our left fielder only has an error rating of 2, and he does not. So it's just a leadoff single. It moves Vernon over to second. So got something going in for the Red Sox here in the bottom of the fourth, as we have no outs and 2 on, and Dick Gernert stepping to the plate. Infield's at halfway at double play depth. 1-4. And that's a straight up possible home run chance. And Dick Gernert against a righty is a 16, and I'm looking at a 6. So Gernert takes that offering and he chucks it into the cheap seats. And all of a sudden, the Red Sox are now up 3-0 with the 3-run shot by Dick Gernert. And all of a sudden, this game has swung to the Red Sox. Bob Turley, toeing the rubber on the mound, throws down the rosin bag in disgust as Jim Pearsall comes to the plate. So we have no outs and 3 runs across here in the bottom of the fourth, as Bob Turley now is getting shook up and getting raked. Here in the bottom of the fourth, 3 runs across. Pearsall, the 1 and a 4. Well, that's what I just rolled. Here's Pearsall, pitch to Pearsall, 1 and a 3. That's a home run question mark on Bob Turley. Against a right-handed batter, that's 1-3. It will not pass the test, and Pearsall will get to swing away though. 3-5. That's a star line 3. It's a fly ball into right field. It is hit deep, but Hank Bauer ranges back to the warning track for out number 1 with the F9 put out. And 1 down, Don Budding coming to the plate. Budding struck out his first time up. Here's the pitch to Budding. 6-6, a possible strikeout again, and that roll of 4 will get Budding again as he goes down swinging once again, as Turley looks to regroup himself and get out of this inning with no further damage. As Sammy White steps to the plate, he singled his first time up. Here's the pitch. 3-1. Against a righty. That is a walk plus. Now the 20 is too high, though. It will not get him. Even adding the 10 will not get White. White gets to swing away. 4-2. It's a pop up to second. He pops it up to McDougal. McDougal settles underneath it for the P4 put out and out number 3. But not after 3 runs come across on the 3-run shot by Dick Gernert, as for 2 hits, 3 runs across in the 4th, as we go to the top of the 5th with the Boston Red Sox leading the New York Yankees 3-1. We get a drink of coffee as we go to the 5th. Pitcher Turley coming up. Let's take Turley's numbers here, because he is pulled at 15. He can face 26, though. He's good. Turley will swing away here in the 5th. He's good to go as Sullivan brings the pitch. 5-3. That would be a possible, that's a possible strike. The 11 will get him as Turley goes down swinging. Struck him out. Phil Rizzuto back to the plate. Rizzuto grounded out to third his last time up. Here's the pitch to Rizzuto. 4-2. It's a possible home run, but the 17's too high. We'll go to Rizzuto's card. He couldn't hit a home run if he to save his life anyhow. 5-1. That's an F8. Lifted into center field. Jim Pearsall settles underneath it for out number 2 on the F8 put out. 2 up, 2 down. Here in the 5th, as Gil McDougal steps back to the plate. He reached on a walk his last time up. Here's the pitch to McDougal. 6-6. That is blank. We go to McDougal's card. 6-5. Starline 5. Grounded to second. Hit sharply to second. But Goodman up with it over to first for the 4-3 put out. 3 up, 3 down, and we go to the bottom of the 5th with the Red Sox still up 3-1. And that'll bring Sullivan up to the plate for the Red Sox. Sullivan hit into a fielder's choice his last time up. He reached on a fielder's choice. Turley looking to set down his counterpart as he brings the pitch to Sullivan. 2-1. And that's a possible strikeout, and that will get Sullivan as he goes down swinging as well. He struck him out. Now I'll bring Billy Goodman to the plate. Goodman reached on a walk his last time up. Here's a pitch to Goodman. 6-6 is a possible strikeout. The 18 will be way too high as Goodman gets to swing the bat. 6-3, Starline 3. That's a fly ball into right field. That's the F9 put out as Hank Bauer settles underneath it for the F9. 2 up, 2 down here in the 5th as both pitchers seem to be getting their second win here in the 5th. Here's the pitch to Vernon from Turley. 2-6. It's a range play on Mickey Vernon's card. It's a 4-6. That's a ground ball, too short, but can Phil Rizzuto get to it? His range is only a 2. Well, this one squeezed by. It does, as it's hit past Rizzuto for a 2-out single by Malzone. So runner on as Mickey Vernon steps to the plate. And here's Vernon. Turley with the pitch. Whoops, excuse me. I need to do a strat roll first. Nothing there. Now Vernon gets the pitch from Turley. 5-2. It's a possible walk, and it will be. He walks him. So now 2 on. As Jackie Jensen strides to the plate. 20 home runs in 56, so he's dangerous. Here's a pitch to Jensen. 3-5. That's a possible strikeout, and that one will get him, and he strikes him out to end the inning and end any threat, leaving 2 on. So we go to the 6th with the score still 3-1. Boston. I'll bring Mickey Mantle striding to the plate for the Yankees, looking to get them back in the lead, trailing by 2 here in the 6th. Here's the pitch to Mantle. 5-2. It's a possible strikeout. The 17 will be too high, though, as Mantle gets to swing away. 2-6. It's a star line 5 as he grounds it to second. 4-3 put out for out number 1. Yogi Berra coming to the plate. Yogi's swinging away. It's blank on Sullivan's card. We go to Berra's card. It's a 5-2. That's a fly ball into right field for the F9 put out. And out number 2 as Bill Skowron comes to the plate. He reached on a walk his last time up. Here is the pitch. 5-3. Possible strikeout. It's too high. We go to Skowron's card. Again, Skowron, 23 home runs in 56. Does have some pop. But he will not hit a home run, but he will single past second for a 2-out single by Skowron, as Skowron has swung the bat pretty well today. As Hank Bauer comes to the plate, he had a single his last time up. Here's the pitch to Bauer. Excuse me, I need a strat roll. Nothing on the strat roll. As Bauer steps in. 1-5. Possible error on a ground ball. 5-3. Starline 5. And that will be a ground ball to second. Goodman's error rating is a 10. That is a 3. So it will be an error. That's an E4. An E4 on a grounder. I believe it's just one base. Yep, he just boots the ball and they get a base. So Bauer's on the E4. So with 2 outs, got runners on first and second. Nelson Howard coming to the plate. Howard flew out to center field his last time up. Here's the pitch. 2-1. Possible home run. Straight up home run, but Howard's against a righty is an 8. That is a 9. He just misses it, but Howard will get to swing away. Boy, he missed a golden opportunity. The 5-5 will see him just line it to third. hits it sharply to third, but Malzone just stabs it out of the air for out number 3. And a disappointing inning as Howard had the opportunity, but no runs come across on 1 hit and an error. So we go to the bottom of the 6th with our score still 3-1 Boston. Now bring Turley back to the mound. Turley can face 26 batters. So far he's faced 22. So he's still good for an inning, probably an inning, and he'll probably come out. They'll probably pinch hit for him as he's up second in the 7th. So Turley with the pitch. 5-6. Possible strikeout. The 11 against righty. He got him. Gernert goes down swinging. He home run this last time up, struck out this time. As Bob Turley said, I will not have that again. As Turley strikes him out. That brings up Jim Pearsall, who flew out to right his last time up. Here's the pitch. 3-6. That's another strikeout chance, but it's too high. Pearsall will get to swing away. 6-1. That's ground ball, too short. Up with it quickly is Phil Rizzuto over to first. Bill Skowron squeezes it for the 6-3 putout and out number 2. 2 up, 2 down here in the bottom of the 6th. Don Budding coming to the plate. Don Budding has struck out both times today. See if Turley can keep up that streak. 3-5. And it's another strikeout opportunity against right-handers. That's an 11. -2 is a 10. He will not this time. He'll get to swing away. Budding swinging away. 5-6. And he doubles into center field. Hits it deeply into center field, and Budding is on with a 2-out double to continue the inning as Sammy White steps to the plate. And we'll roll Strat. Nothing going there. Sammy White steps up. Here's the pitch from Turley. 4-5. That's a range play. 5-5. That's a ground ball to first. First baseman Skowron has a range of 3. So 1-3, and he's out, and he gets him. So that'll be a 3-1 put out as it pulls him off the bag. He has to toss it to Turley covering the bag, and that's out number 3. And we go to the 7th with Boston still up 7-1. Well, I lost Frank Malzone in the shuffle. Sullivan still pitching strong. He can go to 30. He's pitched to looks like 24, so he's still good to go. As I'm going to go ahead and find my pinch hitter before we get rolling here. All right. Coming in for Turley when he comes up will be Jerry Lump, or Lumpy. And if anybody, when I get this done later, can tell me how that's pronounced, I would appreciate it. Andy Carey to the plate. as Sullivan brings it. It's a 5-6. Possible walk chance. 14 is too high. Andy Carey will get to swing away. 2-4. That's a single past second as Andy Carey leads off with a single. Now that'll bring in Lump to pinch hit. He batted .258 in 20 games and 62 at bats. Did have 4 RBIs, no home runs. So he will swing away. 2-2. Possible walk chance. The 17 is way too high. He'll get to swing away. 4-4. And that's a single into left field. So he comes in and gets the job done. What will that do with Carey? A single into left field to get from first to third. That's a -2. He's going to stay at second. Now Phil Rizzuto comes to the plate with runners on first and second and no outs. And Sullivan beginning to tire. Here's the pitch to Rizzuto. 3-6. Possible strikeout to Rizzuto. Too high. Here we go. 4-4. Starline 6. That's a fly ball into center field. That's F8 into center field. Runners will stay put. There's 1 out, 2 on, and Gil McDougald stepping to the plate. Here is the pitch. 2-1. Possible straight up home run. Gil McDougald against a righty will hit a home run at a 9. That is a 9. Gil McDougald has taken that pitch, and now we have a 4-3 Yankees lead as McDougald has hit a 3-run shot here in the top of the 7th to put the Yankees up now 4-3 on the improbable home runs by some surprise hitters in this game, as McDougald did have 13 home runs in 56, but you would expect the guy that's stepping up now to be the one to doing the heroics as Mickey Mantle steps to the plate. Bases now clear with 1 out. Here's the pitch to Mantle. And hold on, I think they will now pull Sullivan with that. I think they've seen enough. I don't know, he's up. I think they'll leave him in because he is up to hit next. So let's see if he can just get through this inning. He's not fatigued yet because he faced 30. Well, he will be fatigued after Mantle. Let's see what he does with Mick. Taking a chance with him. 5-6. That's a blank. Mickey gets to swing away. 2-1. That's a fly ball into right field. F9 put out. 2 down. As Yogi Berra steps to the plate. Here's the pitch to Berra. 5-6. It's a possible walk. The 2 will walk him. And we'll try one more batter with him. Roll the strat. Nothing on it. Here's the pitch. The 2-2. Walks. Possible walk, but too high. Skowron will get to swing away. The 5-3. Lined it to second. Stabs it out of the air for the L4 put out. And that will end the inning, but not after 3 runs come across. here in the top of the 7th. Come across on 3 hits. And our score now is 4-3 Yankees going into the bottom of the 7th. And we need a new pitcher for the Yankees. I think we'll just go with the best pitcher available. We don't need him to go long. Like a righty will be the best choice. Let's go with Sturdivant. Sturdivant coming in here in the 7th. Gets his warm-up tosses in. As they'll pinch hit now for Sullivan. Bring a lefty in for Sullivan. Left-handed hitter. That'll be Claus. Coming in to hit. And now we're good to go. Righty against the lefty. Sturdivant with the pitch. 2-3. Possible walk against a righty. It'll be a 12. He will walk him as Klaus does his job and gets on. Will not have an attempt. We'll roll to see if there's a possible pickoff. Nope. That'll bring Goodman up with a runner on. Here's the pitch to Goodman from Sturdivant. 4-6. Possible strikeout. -2. It's righty. Brings him to a 7. That'll be too high. Oops. No, I was looking at the wrong thing. It's still way too high. 5-6. Ground ball too short. No chance for a double play. And Klaus will make it to second. Goodman's out on the 6-3 put out. But Sullivan will move over to second. So with one out, runner on second, Frank Malzone steps up to the plate. Here's the pitch to Malzone. 1-2. Possible wild pitch, but the 19 is way too high. As we'll go to Malzone's card. 5-2. Grounded to short. The 6-3 put out. And Sullivan will hold on second as he looked him off. So with 2 outs, runner on second, Mickey Vernon steps to the plate with the Yankees leading 4-3 here in the bottom of the 7th. 4-6. Possible strikeout. The 15 is too high. Vernon gets to swing away. That's a 3-5. Starline 5. That's a fly ball into left field for out number 3 on the F7 put out. And we go to the 8th with the Yankees leading 4-3 in this tightly contested game. And we're going to need a new pitcher for the Red Sox. Facing a bunch of righties, so we'll bring in a right-handed pitcher. And that will be Dave Seisler or Seisler. So Seisler comes in the 8th, facing up against Hank Bauer. Seisler gets his warm-up tosses in, gets his signal from White. Here's the pitch to Bauer. 2-6. Possible error on a ground ball. Hank Bauer gets to swing away. 1-3. That's a fly ball into left field. No chance for a error as one down. And Elston Howard stepping to the plate. Here's the pitch from Seisler. No, I got a leaner. Let's roll it again. 5-4. Possible walk. 19 too high. Howard gets to swing away. 2-4. That's a Starline 3. That's another fly ball, this time into center field as Pearsall settles underneath it for out number 2. 2 up, 2 down here in the 8th. Top of the 8th, Andy Carey stepping to the plate. Here is the pitch from Seisler. 6-6 is a possible strikeout. Will not get him. It's too high as Andy Carey gets to swing away. 3-3. That's a ground ball back to the pitcher. Hit sharply back to Seisler, but he fields it easily. Tosses it over to Mickey Vernon for out number 3 for the 1-3 put out. And we go to the bottom of the 8th with our score still Yankees 4, Red Sox 3. Sturdivant still on the mound. He could face 11, so he's good to go into the 9th. As Jackie Jensen steps to the plate. Jensen struck out his last time up. Here's the pitch from Sturdivant. 4-2. Possible walk, but the 20's too high. Jensen will get to swing away. 2-2. Fly ball, center field. Mickey Mantle ranging back underneath it to the warning track. Squeezes it for out number 1 on the F8 put out. Now Dick Gernert to the plate. Gernert with a home run in the game, but he's 1 for 3 with a home run. Here's the pitch to Gernert. 5-6, another possible strikeout. And the 10 will get him. He strikes him out as Gernert goes down swinging as Sturdivant got him with the off-speed pitch. He's spinning like a corkscrew. That'll bring Jim Pearsall to the plate. Grounded out to short his last time up. Here's Pearsall. Here's the pitch. 3-6. Another possible strikeout. And it will not get him. The -2 saved him from Fenway. Fenway saved Pearsall to allow him to swing away. That's a 2-3. And that's a single pass first. As Pearsall has a 2-out single. And Pearsall can have an attempt. No going as Don Budden steps up. He doubled his last time up. Here's the pitch. 4-6, another possible strikeout, and that 4 will get him. He strikes him out to end the 8th, and we go to the 9th with the Yankees still up 4-3 in this tightly contested game. This nail-biter, this bile-inducing, vomiting, oh, I can't handle it game. That was kind of gross. So that'll bring Sturdivant to the plate. And let me look at his hitter card. See if he wants to swing away. Probably not, but he's pitching well. I don't want to bring him out if I don't have to. Burn. Well, he has a decent hitting card. He's 313 with 64 at bats. Now we'll let him swing away. Sturdivant with a good hitting card. Lefty against the righty. Let's see what he can do. As Seisler looks at his counterpart, said, "I am not going to let a pitcher get a hit on me." The 1-2, if he would have been. He does strike him out. He does go down swinging, so he gets Sturdivant. Seisler now will face Rizzuto with one out. Rizzuto will swing away. The 1-5. It's a range play at the park. So we go to Fenway Park. 2-5. That's an S+7. It's hit into left field. The left fielder, Gernert, only has a range of 1. So I do not expect he's going to get to it, but you never know. And he does not. So it gets past Gernert. So we know he has a single. Rizzuto runs at a 4. And what's the S7, S+ rule? Oh my goodness. Thought I had that remembered. I had that in my memory, but single to the position. So with the adjusted BR rating, so he's hit it into left. He runs at a 4. Left fielder adds 1 to it, so it's a 5. So anything but a 6. And he does stretch it to a double. So that's going to be a double by Phil Rizzuto as he hits a 1-out double. So we got a runner in scoring position. Seisler now facing McDougal with 1 out. Runner on second. Here's the pitch from Seisler. 1-2. Again, yes, the righty will get to swing away. 1-5. It's a single past second. So an S4 with a runner on second. He has to have a runner, and that will score Rizzuto, who runs well. And that'll bring Mickey Mantle to the plate with a man on with a strat roll. Nothing going there. So Mantle will get to swing away. 3-5. Possible strikeout against a righty. And he will strike him out. He strikes out Mantle for out number 2. Try to redeem himself as he's allowed a run to come across. And the Yankees now lead 5-3. Yogi Berra steps to the plate. Seisler with the pitch. 5-5. And it's a fly ball into center field for the F8 putout. I guess I should have done a strat roll, but I forgot. So that's out number 3. So we go to the bottom of the 9th. With the Yankees up 5-3. One run on 1 hit. And it's all now down. We're down to the bottom of the lineup White hits well, though. We will be bringing in a pitch hitter for Klaus. Sammy White will swing away. He's facing Sturdivant. Here's the pitch. 4-5. Possible strikeout, and he will get him. Strikes out White. We will need another pinch hitter. It looks like we need another lefty. And we'll bring in the old man, Ted Williams. Ted Williams comes in to pinch hit. All right, Williams strides to the plate. Sturdivant with the pitch against the lefty. 2-5. Possible error. Williams will get to swing away. 1-2. He's grounded it too short. Error rating on Rizzuto is an 18. That's a 14. So Williams will get on with the E6. So we have a runner on here in the bottom of the ninth, with Billy Goodman coming to the plate. Good lefty-righty matchup. Good for Boston. 3-4. We're at the ballpark. We go to Fenway. 5-1. That's a fly ball. Oh, excuse me, I'm looking. 5-1. That's a ground ball. Too short. There will be no chance for the double play. Williams runs at a 2, so they'll get Williams on the force at second. So the fielder's choice, and whoops, he'll reach on the fielder's choice, but Williams be out at second. So we got 2 outs. Trailing 5-3, Frank Malzone will be pinch hit for. He bats a miserable 165. Going to bring in Gene Stevens. Here in the ninth. All right, Stevens to the plate. Sturdivant looking to close out this game. 4-5. It's a possible strikeout. The 2 will get him. He strikes him out, and that is our ball game, folks. As that will close us out here in Fenway as the Yankees take a tight one. 5-3 here in Boston. So I hope you enjoyed the game. We will continue in this matchup. Our next time, as we will close out this series, the Yankees have taken both games so far in this series. Hope you'll enjoy the rest of the day that God has given us. Have a great day.